Hey guys, what's up? My name's Kayla Duguid of Duguid Visual Communications, and I wanted to talk about the fact for the past 5 or 6 weeks I have been focusing on growing my social media brands. The great thing about this is that I got to use 2 different social media channels. I got to use Twitter and Instagram. Twitter I had absolutely zero experience with, so it was a struggle getting it off the ground running, and Instagram, luckily, I have been running this channel for a couple of months. I just wanted to make it grow. With Instagram, I started off with 94 followers and I ended with 105 followers. The miraculous thing about this is that my engagement rate actually has stayed exactly the same. It stayed at 19%, which means that when I brought in more followers, I actually brought in more engagements to equal that. So it's really awesome that my engagement rate actually stayed the same. Whereas Twitter, I started off with 0 followers, so I had a 0% engagement rate, and I rose it to 11 followers with a 90.9% engagement rate. And that was absolutely insane, because the reason that I had the 90.9% engagement rate was actually because I used a paid ad. A lot of people will say that Twitter paid ads don't really work, but in my experience, it has worked quite well. The Instagram ad, however, gained me 2 followers, so I started off with 103 when that ad launched, and I ended at 105, but it also did not get nearly as many likes or comments. I launched the same exact ad on both channels, advertising my finished animation project that I worked on for 12 weeks. Using Instagram, I posted 13 times on a newsfeed and posted over 30 stories, and using Twitter, I tweeted 23 times. With Twitter, the times that I gained the most amount of followers were the times where I was on there tweeting as much as I could. 23 tweets over 5 weeks is not that many tweets, but it's as much as I could remember to use it. The more tweets that you do, the higher follower count you get and the more interaction you get. And so it's pretty great, because after that, I actually started to get at least 1 like or 1 retweet or 1 comment per post. A lot of the times I had a couple more than that. There was one day in there where I just kind of blitzed my Twitter and my Instagram and said I'm gonna work on my animation for about 5 hours today, so stay tuned. And that day my engagement rate went way up on both of my accounts, so that was pretty great. My whole brand has been about inspiring people and trying to get other designers and photographers and animators and anybody out there to share their work and know that no matter what, even if you don't know what you're doing or you're starting at ground zero where you have 0 followers, you can grow your brand and you can get your work out there. So I've had a bunch of fun focusing on trying to grow my brands, and I totally intend on continuing to do that. I intend to keep my main focus on Instagram, but try to up my focus on Twitter, because that one's starting to do a bit better. So thanks for listening.